Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie commentary and reaction. Today, we're going to be hopping into When Harry Met Sally. I have no idea what this is, but I'm excited to jump into it. Like always, I enjoy just going into things without even, kind of knowing the background of anything about the film that I'm watching. And it usually makes for a very interesting video. Like previously this week, we've watched The Green Knight without knowing a damn thing about it. So, to kind of get you guys into the perspective, if you guys happen to be new here, I do enjoy going into the film not knowing anything at all and just kind of having as a genuine experience as I possibly can with just the art piece that I'm looking at. So I'm going to be hopping into When Harry Met Sally. Again, never heard of it, but as always, the Patreon community has been sending out fire options, so I cannot wait to see what this one is about. Like always, guys, if you want to be able to join the community, you always can by clicking the link below. You'll have access to full lengths and early access and voting polls and all of that good stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, you definitely can. You can also support the channel by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, just sit back, relax, get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into When Harry Met Sally. How you guys doing, by the way? You guys doing good? I appreciate you guys showing support on the previous videos, especially the Lawrence of Arabia one. That one was definitely a little bit more difficult of an edit, but one of the films that I really felt was important to, get down right. If that sounds right. But I just want to say I'm thankful to y'all. Do any of you guys like jazz? I like jazz. I don't get how people can not like jazz. I think it's just a bunch of instruments just playing just like any other genre.
And it's over 50 years later, and we are still married.
That's wild. When I hear people who are able to do that have stories like that, that is incredible. Damn.
Oh, hi, Sally. Sally, this is Harry Burns. Harry, this is Sally Albright.
Nice to meet you.
That's funny how like that was a cool way of like introducing our main character. It's a cool little fake out. That's pretty funny.
No, I don't like to eat between meals.
Damn, yo. Ain't no way, man. Yo, man, what? What? These two are polar opposites. I'd be so mad if I was Sally. I'd be like, you gotta get out my car. You gotta get out my car.
Two, please.
Yeah, right over there.
Yes, I have.
No, you.
It just so happens that I have had plenty of good sex.
Damn. Damn, she was just not in. She is not there during that moment, man. Damn.
But humping and pumping is not Sheldon's strong suit. It's the name. Do it to me, Sheldon. You're an animal, Sheldon. Ride me, big Sheldon.
That's funny. That is pretty funny.
And I told him, and he didn't believe me.
What?
They don't make Sunday
Why not?
because of God.
Yeah, that's my face. That's my face. That is my face. That is funny. Damn.
It's too bad. You were the only person that I knew in New York.
This type of film reminds me of like films like, what was it called? Point Blank Gross, or Gross Point Blank. Like those, like I think it was like High Fidelity as well too. Those like day in the life films that are smart and actually genuinely funny, and they're not just, I don't want to say just cliches of the genre, but they're actually able to hold on its own because of the characters and the story. So hopefully that continues throughout this film, because I'm having a good time with it.
She was just as beautiful as she was at 16.
He was just the same. He looked exactly the same.
That's interesting that they got them going in and out of that. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm liking the direction.
It's you, Harry Burns.
Harry, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
That's great. I was just walking by and I thought it was you. And
Damn, he did not. Yo, damn. Come on, man.
And this part I remember. He said that men and women could never really be friends. Do you think that's true?
Yo, that's funny. That is funny.
How did you know that?
You take someone to the airport, it's clearly the beginning of a relationship. That's why I have never taken anyone to the airport at the beginning of a relationship.
Why?
Oh man, I could hear this guy talk for a while. I would love to just hear his mind speak.
Meet someone, you have the safe lunch, you decide you like each other enough to move on to dinner. You go dancing, you do the white man's overbite.
Wow, wow, wow. Never thought of it being called that. That's brilliant. I'm gonna remember that.
Unless both of them are involved with other people, then they can. This is an amendment to the earlier rule. If the two people are in relationships, the pressure of possible involvement is lifted.
Yo, this guy is hilarious, man.
The person you're involved with can't understand why you need to be friends with the person you just...
And again, I love the camera work. I love that the camera is following them while he's still going on. It just make this weird intimacy that they both have that much greater. Like the camera is not allowing them to separate.
Man for you might be out there right now, and if you don't grab him, someone else will, and you'll have to spend the rest of your life knowing that someone else is married to your husband.
Yo, I gotta say, the timelines between man and woman in society when it comes to marriage are so incredibly different. I think they're capturing it extremely well here, you know, with Harry's laid back attitude about it, and Sally's just like, I don't know, she's just not desperate, but kind of just hoping for a relationship. It's interesting. It's also hella real.
So I say to her, don't you love me anymore? You know what she says? I don't know if I've ever loved you.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Damn. Okay.
Thanks, Jess.
Oh man, but it's cool that they're showing the I guess you could say some of the wins and L's of both sides. But man, it's funny as heck.
And she says, I didn't want to ruin your birthday.
Ouch, man. Yikes. That's terrible. That sounds bad. Damn. What the heck? This dude is just... Man, I thought that the other side is that maybe they're both kind of sort of desperate. Maybe the shoes are going to be swapped on the other side.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? What happened with you guys?
When Joe and I started.
It's cool that they were able to kind of like link up through that. That's cool. That's cool. And also kind of real. Respect for the writers giving a damn about these two characters.
Obituaries with a real estate section. So then you have Mr. Klein died today, leaving a wife, 2 children, and a spacious 3-bedroom apartment with a wood-burning fire.
This film also reminds me of the Before trilogy. I'm happy that the people, you know, that worked on this film are not afraid to let these scenes breathe. I love hearing these two talk. Similar to the Before trilogy. I love that Jazz is still being subtle in the background.
83rd Street.
For 6 years, she worked on the 15th
I worked for
floor
a very prominent
as a
neurologist.
nurse, where I had to
Dr.
practice
Bemelman.
on the...
This is hilarious, man. This is funny in its own right, man. I love that.
in an elevator.
I was visiting
in the
family.
Ambassador Hotel in Chicago.
The way this film is being portrayed to us is so unconventional, and I love that.
To New York.
I never said that. I would never have said that.
All right, fine. Have it your way.
Yeah,
Have you been sleeping?
yeah, this is good. I'm starting to understand why you guys recommended this to me. There's a lot of things happening that are being blended together. It's kind of like Jazz.
There are 2 kinds of women. High maintenance and low maintenance.
And Ingrid Bergman is low maintenance?
Yeah, this
And
is cool.
LM, definitely.
Again, I'm loving the fact that the filmmaking is so involved in the chemistry between these two. Whether if it's good or bad, it just finds its way to adapt, and it looks really cool.
Olympic judges are watching. I'd nailed the compulsory, so this is it, the finals. I got a 9.8 from the Canadian, a perfect 10.
I'm trying to figure out if I like that fit or not. I think I like that. I think I like that fit.
And one I've been having since I was 12.
It's a cool fit. I think I like it because
Yeah,
it's so different.
It's too embarrassing.
Don't tell me.
Okay, there's this guy.
Damn, this looks gorgeous. I love autumn. Yes. Fall is great. Can't wait.
Because we've been spending so much time together.
Oh, I think it's great that you have a date.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow. That is a incredible shot right there. I love that.
It might be months before we're actually able to enjoy going out with someone. And maybe longer before we're actually able to go to bed with someone new.
Oh, I went to bed with her.
Yo, that's... Man, I'm telling you, dude, this is good.
I can say these things to her. And the great thing is, I don't have to lie because I'm not always thinking about how to get her into bed. I can just be myself.
You made a woman meow?
He's still on that. I mean, yo, I feel that. I'm not trying to give any unnecessary advice, but if you are with somebody or you're around somebody where you can just be you, that's a pretty good spot to be.
It's just that all men are sure it never happened to them, and most women at one time or another have done it, so you do the math. Oh.
Yo, is she about to fake orgasm right here?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yo, everybody in the restaurant is just looking over like,
Yes! Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes!
yo.
A beautiful sight.
You know, little secret. I love, like, you know, futuristic genres. I love sci-fi. But the one that always gets me is romance. But it has to be, like, really good. Like, you can't bull crap it.
It's just to tell them that I love you a lot.
Yeah, man. Listening to jazz will... Maybe that's why people don't like jazz. Because it low-key is like a mirror in front of you. And you just feel all the feels. You just can get in the scene real quickly. Just get immersed by it. But maybe that's why I love jazz. I don't know.
Chance you two hit it off, then we could all still be friends instead of drifting apart the way you do when you get involved with someone who...
Oh, man. She's trying to, like, hook him up with her?
Okay. If Arthur ever left his wife and I
don't know, girl. I think Harry likes you.
Well, I'm comfortable with the fact that it's just me and my work. If she's so great, why aren't you taking her out?
How many times do I have to tell you? We're just friends.
And he's doing the very same thing. I'm so mad.
say I'm really just not a big fan of Jimmy Preston.
Well, he's the reason I became a writer, but that's not important.
Well, this double date looks like it sucks, man. Yikes.
Get out of here. No, I did. I wrote that.
I've never quoted anything from a magazine.
Switch seats. Switch seats now.
No.
Good.
But for tonight, you shouldn't. I mean, Sally's very vulnerable right now. I mean, you can call Maria.
These two are freaking hilarious, man. Oh, man.
But she looked really nice to me.
Aw.
So I said, okay, we get married.
It is so interesting that they are bouncing in and out between that.
I have to get this. I have to get this.
We're here for Jess.
I'm starting to realize, like, the duality of it, you know. Like, this is just as beautiful as, you know, someone being with another person for their entire life. Because getting to know somebody or just having experience with somebody or growing a friendship and then, you know, going out with them, like, that's a beautiful process.
Nosy folks will peek through the shutters and their eyes.
Yeah, if you're doing karaoke with somebody, you are comfortable with them. Uh-oh, who does he see?
I'm sorry, this is Sally Albright, Helen Hilson, and Ivor.
Damn, you can just see how she effed him up. This dude is like so effortlessly himself, but damn, it breaks my heart to see him just shut down like that. It's a shame that pain like that exists, you know?
You'll go 15 rounds over who's gonna get this coffee table. This stupid wagon wheel Roy Rogers garage sale coffee table.
Man.
I thought you liked it.
As funny as that scene is, again, I'm just very grateful that the people behind this are letting the scenes breathe, you know? Like when the serious moments are serious, they give it that weight. They give it that gravity. I think to me that's what makes a really good romance experience within a film. When things are heavy, you got to get heavy in order to make things light again.
Helen into a faint memory for you. Besides, I will make love to somebody when it is making love, not the way you do it like you're out for revenge or something.
I mean, she has a point, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm so happy they could do that. That's so good. I was about to say, I was like, oh man, that sucks. That sucks.
Cream. Where's the bathroom?
Through that door down the hall.
Oh man, you two, man. Can y'all just get together, bruh? But I guess they are testing the theories of like, you know, can they really be friends?
Baseball.
Harry doesn't even like sweets.
Julian is great.
I know. He's a grown-up.
I love this jazz, man. Damn. It makes the dialogue so much more digestible at its own pace. I don't know how to really describe it. I just like that it's there.
But the truth is, he didn't want to marry me.
That's terrible, man. They are doing such a great job of showing both sides of this coin, man.
And it's not the same for men. Charlie Chaplin had babies when he was 70.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Different timelines. So I get it. I get it. She's laughing and crying.
I'll make some tea.
Harry, could you just hold me a little longer?
Oh, sure. Oh.
They snuck that kiss real quick, man. What the heck? Y'all just friends, huh? Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, there's no way this scene's gonna break away from them not making out. Come on now. Stop. I am so happy. I usually don't even like, you know, romance that just isn't done right. A lot of you guys got upset at me with the, you know, the film Kick-Ass. But I'm like, yo, there's a way of doing things. I don't know.
Where are you going?
I gotta go.
Dude, what the heck, man? What the heck? Ugh. Harry, man, what's going on with you, man? What the heck is up, bruh? What's going on, man? Is it still that marriage?
To do?
No one I know would call at this hour.
It's so awful.
I need to talk.
What happened?
What's the matter?
Harry came over last
I went
night.
over to Sally's last night.
Because I was...
Oh, this is so good. I'm so happy they're using just filmmaking to amplify this. This is so good. It's so clever, man. It works. I'm happy they chose to take that risk.
You will never have to be out there again.
I'm really happy with how their relationship turned out, man. That's cool.
I couldn't agree more.
I'm so relieved.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how things are going to go back to where they were after that, man. But okay. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what happened, but okay. I guess they just didn't click. That's a shame. But the film is When Harry Met Sally. Not Harry fell in love with Sally. Maybe they might throw us in for a loop.
I don't know. Maybe you get to a certain point in a relationship where it's just too late to have sex. You know?
Harry, I'm not gonna lie, man. You are fumbling, man. You fumbled tragically. You got to rebound, man.
Together. And by the rings they will wear,
Man,
they will be known to all.
her facial expressions are incredible, man. Like you get like little flagrants of what she's probably thinking in her head or how she feels, but it's like it doesn't stay too long.
What are you saying? You took pity on me?
No, I was.
Fuck you!
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty deserved. That was pretty deserved. Not gonna lie, Harry, you are effing up, man.
Yeah.
I'm going home. You'll never get a taxi.
Yeah, that's cool. Again, I gotta shout out the camera movement. I gotta say the filmmaking in this is pretty great. Whose story do you feel like this is more towards? Do you think this is more of Sally's story, or do you think this is more of Harry's story? I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, but I would love to hear your thoughts. He's running. Good. Put some pep into your step, man.
Here, tell me you love me and expect that to make everything all right. It doesn't work this way.
Well, how does it work?
I don't know, but not...
Damn. This is so good, man. I'm getting emotional from this.
And it's not because it's New Year's Eve. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Yeah, that was so much better, man. Wow. Thank God. Thank goodness. I was hoping that this wasn't going to be a tragic story.
Because not everybody likes it on the cake because it makes it very soggy.
Particularly the coconut soaks up a lot of that stuff, so it's important to keep it on the side.
All right.
Damn, that was so great. All right, everybody, and that is When Harry Met Sally. All right, everybody, we just got done When Harry Met Sally. This one was a great watch. I had such a great time with this because, I mean, again, similar to the Before trilogy, my favorite genre that's like super low-key is romance. And there's a lot to love about that because it's such a human experience. But it's also, in my opinion, very difficult to get right because it's so subjective as to what that is. But at least to me, it works for me when the filmmaking and when the people who are writing the story genuinely understand these characters and understand the levels of these characters and what these characters want, what they need, what they crave, and it feels real. And sometimes that gets lost in a lot of romance films, and I kind of just turn off to that because it just seems superficial. And not to say that, that type of love or romance, superficial. I'm not saying that anybody who gets into that relationship is superficial. It's not. It's just personal preference. I genuinely love connection. I love the journey of that, and being able to see that within a film that was clearly made by people who care about these characters, who clearly care about the journey of these characters, right? Is great. I have a great time with that. I can, there's a sense of relatability that obviously I'm not these two characters, but I understand these two characters from a personal standpoint, but also from a level of filmmaking. And I can appreciate the writing, I can appreciate the acting, and more importantly, again, appreciate the cinematography. I love that the camera was so involved with not only the comedic aspect of the film, but there were moments where the camera almost heightened that level of what love is, what that connection is with somebody, what that journey looks like and feels like to people who are in that journey. And I'm so happy that it was able to translate that through the camera, and I was able to feel that because it really does work. And those are the type of romance films I genuinely cherish, especially again like the Before trilogy. I loved how similar aspects as to that one was in this. I'm not going to go over every aspect because I don't want the outro to be too long, but yeah, I love this. If you guys have any more recommendations from things like this, I would love to, get involved with it, but I would love to also hear your thoughts as well. I know I asked the question asking whether or not if this was more of Harry's or Sally's story, and there's no right or wrong answer. I'm just interested in hearing what you guys would think, but for me, I'm not too sure. I think this was definitely more of Harry's story, because it seemed like, even though Sally was going through her own journey, Harry was the one that needed Sally mostly, in my opinion. I feel like Harry desperately needed her in a way where he could be whole. That divorce at the beginning of the film really carved out a hole, and I think they gave such a proper justice in terms of his reaction of seeing his wife again, and how that really chewed him up, and gave him that hill to climb for him to run back and really actually just throw himself towards her, really just allow himself to express himself, which is funny. He was saying that about Sally when he was actually doing the same thing. So again, this film is something that I can digest for a long time and I could chew on, and I love these type of films. So again, I would love to hear your comments down below in the comment section. Like always, I appreciate y'all. Stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed, everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free, just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat,